day today, in every newscast, we've been talking about motorcycle awareness and the dangers of riding. Some motorcyclists describe their desire to ride as exhilarating and addicting.
But sometimes that feeling of excitement turns to grief. Cherish Lombard is talking with some riders who experience both, all within seconds, and live to tell the tale.
Yeah, this really is a miraculous story. 13 motorcycle riders who all share the same faith and a love for motorcycles. Now they share a very special bond not many people share. All 13 survived a terrible accident almost 7 years ago to the day. Now they're sharing their story across the world through their Life Riders ministry in hopes of making a difference in people's lives. June 10th, 2012.
It's a marker in my life. It's something that I'll never forget.
13 men got on their motorcycles and took a trip from Mobile to the Great Smoky Mountains. Soon they were in Tennessee on Highway 72.
Straight, narrow Highway 72. No reason in the world should have been any accident.
But there was an accident. One Sam Woolley says he feels lucky he survived.
One approaching car, he was distracted with some stuff going on in his back seat, and as he reached back, he pulled the wheel at a 45-degree angle into 13 riders.
Scott Vernon watched it all happen, and he says the riders had milliseconds to react. He says he's never seen or heard anything like it.
I've never been in a war zone, but that's what I imagine it looking like. There was stuff everywhere, motorcycles and car parts and people. 3
riders went down. One of them was missing.
Somebody said, "Where is Sam?" What in the world? What do you mean, where is Sam? Sam's right here. But Sam was up in the trees.
Then they saw him.
What I remember was I hit the ground real hard. It threw me a good 15 feet from where he hit me in kind of a helicopter spin.
The bikers who weren't hurt ran to Sam.
As one is cradling my head, he's praying for me. And then after that, then the guy's cradling my head. He said, "Sam, do you want to know how bad this is?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "You're going to lose your leg."
He was flown to the trauma center at the University of Tennessee Hospital in Knoxville, where his leg was amputated. The next day, Sam says he decided he wasn't going to look back.
After my wife got there, these guys come into my hospital room and they said, "You going to ride again?" And my wife was the first one that spoke up, and she says, "Certainly he's going to ride again."
7 months later, after his body healed, he was back on his bike, and he still rides today.
If you enjoy doing what you did before, don't let an event stop something you truly enjoy doing.
In fact, 12 of the 13 men involved in the miracle on Highway 72, as they now call it, still ride their motorcycles.
It really shook me up for quite a while, just remembering and probably thinking about what could have happened.
Scott says the man who caused the crash was under house arrest at the time, and he was taken to jail. Some of the riders have tried to contact him, but they haven't been able to reach him. They want to let him know they forgive him. Both men I talked with tell me they are a little more cautious on their bikes these days, but they say it never crossed their minds to stop riding. I asked if they could get one thing from sharing their story with all of you, what would it be? They said they don't think most drivers are looking for motorcycles, but if they could ask one thing, they would ask that all drivers look twice for motorcycles and will be more aware. Cherish Lombard, News 5.